Message from Matthew Ward, Seasonal Vibrations, Illuminati Opposition, Antarctica. With loving greetings from all souls at this station, this is Matthew. During this season of religious services, majestic music, festive gatherings with family and friends, and sharing with souls in need, living from the heart is especially evident. And, dear ones, however you are expressing love, joy, generosity, and reverence for God, by whatever name, doing so with gratitude for the blessings in your life heightens vibrations throughout your world. Celebrations this year can include a significant step forward in ridding Earth of darkness. We are referring to the United States presidential election. Most people see it as a political contest that Donald Trump won. Light beings throughout this universe see it as a stellar victory for the light. A sampling of relevant statements from previous messages. September 11, 2010, despite the energy poured into campaigns by candidates and their adamant supporters and wealthy contributors, partisan politics soon will start fading into history. February 3, 2021, life, as you have known it, has been controlled by massive deception, greed, and societal conditioning. What is quietly moving forward as we speak is the liberation of Earth's civilization. March 2, 2021, when governments retain control by perpetuating fear, deception, warring, impoverishment and divisiveness, it is not a political matter. It is darkness versus light, wrong versus right, captivity versus freedom, evil versus godliness. October 1, 2024, the electorate think in terms of polls, endorsements, fundraising figures, and vote counting. But it is the light intensity that fortifies our rightful action that will have the most impact on the election. November 1, 2024, the public doesn't know about the light forces, and it's doubtful that they are thinking about vibrations. However, those powerful sources have major roles in all elections and other national affairs and their aftermath. Whatever gains permanence anywhere in the world will be aligned with the light, and anything with base intention will be fleeting or never get off the ground. To individuals who have concerns about the election outcome we say, please forego judgment. Once in office, the new administration will undertake a monumental task that has global implications, and, as is true of every effort, positive thoughts and feelings favorably affect progress. Without jeopardizing negotiations and actions underway, we can tell you that Donald Trump has met with extraterrestrial advisors and has been coordinating with military officers and national leaders to uproot dark ones and end their diabolical activities. These cooperative efforts are undergirded by a love-light energy, the most powerful force in the cosmos. As important and helpful positive thoughts and feelings are collectively, they cannot make everything flow smoothly in the months ahead. Historically, dramatic change is resoundingly opposed, or at least resisted, and in this case there also is the other side of the coin, so to say. The Illuminati, or Deep State, felt certain their vote rigging would result in a triumph for them like it did in the 2020 election. They were wrong. Still, they are determined to press onward toward their goal, to reduce the world's population by billions of souls, and to establish world domination. It is realistic to anticipate that they will do everything they can to prevent the president-elect, whom they cannot control, from being inaugurated in January. The light forces, white hats and military units and patriot groups are ready to counter whatever actions deep staters take henceforth. Nothing they do can keep their heinous activities from being exposed. A major aspect of planetary cleansing and ascension is bringing forth the truth about long ages of unconscionable acts, so the darkness at that depth of density and depravity can be transmuted into light. And so very many of Earth's residents have wounds that need to be healed. All truths are known at soul level, but when they come into conscious awareness, the populace will be shocked. There will be disbelief, denial, rage, confusion, guilt, and remorse, an emotional mixture that may well lead to rebellion. If either side in the chaos, the truth-tellers or the deniers, issues orders to stay indoors, do so, and be safe. It is practical to have on hand 2 weeks of food, water, and other emergency supplies for family and pets. The public doesn't know about the continuum where the light has vanquished darkness, and everyone lives peacefully, joyously, and prosperously in harmony with nature on a rejuvenated planet that is beauteously glowing. Today people know only linear time, and shortly they will be grappling with acceptance of hard truths and changes, essential stepping stones on the pathway to Earth's destiny, her golden age. As souls of Creator's love light essence, wherein strength, honor, courage, and perseverance abide, simply continue standing tall, beloved brothers and sisters. The light in your high spirits, confidence, and optimism about Earth's future will ease the stress of people nearby, and keep flowing wherever else upliftment is needed. We have been asked about the hurricanes in North Carolina and Florida, and aberrant weather elsewhere in the United States, and the massive flooding in countries in Europe, South Asia, Central America, and South Africa. None of those many devastating events is due to climate change, and none is Mother Nature's doing. For the past several decades, violent storms, wildfires, flooding, record-breaking temperatures, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions have been technologically caused by the Illuminati. Beyond the fear, anguish, deaths, destruction, and hardships that produce the low vibrations dark ones need for their very survival, some events serve other sinister purposes, too. They enable the Illuminati to take over land with vital resources, or where they want to build 5, 10, or 15-minute cities, putting individuals' rental residences within a few minutes of employment, food, transportation, education, medical care, energy, and entertainment makes them dependent and easily controlled. Weather warfare disasters, which sometimes are produced to punish powerful individuals who won't cooperate, are part of the Illuminati's most ambitious agenda, the climate control hoax that would culminate in their ruling the world. That plan never will reach fruition. The long era of darkness on Earth is over. May 3, 2024 message includes agenda details. What's really going on down in Antarctica? Does a breakaway civilization live down there under the ice, giving orders to world leaders? What's the truth about the hidden mysteries about this continent, and do cities exist under the ice, or perhaps entry to an inner Earth underground area? Except for international scientific research stations, most of what has happened on that continent during the past 2 centuries is hidden from the public. And, millennia prior to that time frame, highly evolved civilizations built magnificent subterranean cities with access in both polar regions. When U.S. Admiral Richard Byrd landed on Antarctica almost 100 years ago, he was greeted by a few of those individuals, and he recorded their conversation in the official log. It was sealed by the United States government, and he was warned never to tell anyone about his experience. When the log came to light decades later, it was published surreptitiously. Now it is available on the internet, and in books. Byrd wasn't the first surface dweller to reach Antarctica. Members of an early 19th century expedition found ancient ruins and other evidence that the continent was inhabited many years ago. Their notes and photographs that also were buried and later uncovered still are suppressed. As WWII was winding down, a contingent of Nazis, to whom Little Greys had given advanced technologies, fled Germany. With Illuminati assistance and funding, they settled in Antarctica and established a scientific/military underground base. A maze of tunnels harbors extensive laboratories and a stunning array of technological systems and equipment. The first and second generations developed vehicles with both aeronautical and underwater mobility, and the capability to fire nuclear, bio and chemical weapons. When word about those vehicles got out, a cadre of white hats prevented the vast destruction the Illuminati intended. Reports vary about the extent of damage to the laboratories, but all state the base is under control of the hats and evidence of Nazi soft-planet allies was preserved. Long ago, civilizations living in the hollow earth beneath the continent erected a light barrier that prevents anything of low frequency entering their areas. When energy on the surface is lighter, your neighbors will introduce themselves and offer friendship and assistance. The abundance of information about happenings on Earth, universal laws, and cosmic reality that has been withheld from public knowledge will be disclosed incrementally. As Earth's peoples advance spiritually and consciously, they will come to know that every person and all other life forms on Earth are souls created of Creator Source's love light essence, and they will take their rightful place as multidimensional beings in their universal family. When they learn about volunteers, their gratitude to you for helping them awaken will be measureless. Dear souls, Gaia and all other light beings in this universe already feel that way about your invaluable service. What happens anywhere affects everything everywhere else. You are benefiting the entire universe. We send you abundant blessings of this special season, and in every moment we love, honor, and support you with the unparalleled power of unconditional love. Love and peace. Suzanne Ward. The Creators, your blockages and challenges. We are the Creators. We are a 12th dimensional collective of non-physical beings, and we are here to help. We know that many of you are facing bigger challenges than you would ever choose for yourselves in this moment, and we know that you are missing the point of the challenge when you feel overwhelmed by it. The challenge is always there to get you to grow and to take the expansion that is being offered to you by the circumstances of your life. Sometimes you are meant to take a detour. Sometimes it is better for you to do something else than what you originally aspired to do. There are many cases, many examples where you started moving in a particular direction and then faced an enormous challenge. When the challenge was too big for you to overcome and get past, you still had the opportunity for growth, and you were also being shown an alternative route, or something that was better than what you had originally desired and drawn up for yourself using your imagination. And so, it is best for you all to see every challenge right now as an invitation for you to become more of who and what you really are, as a source energy being. It is good for you to let go of the idea that struggling is the best way to face a challenge. It is good for you to let go of the idea that it is supposed to be hard. Instead, ask yourself how you can change in the face of what you are facing. And look to your own soul's evolution and growth as the ultimate experience that you are meant to have, no matter what the challenges and no matter what the circumstances are. It is easier for you to grow spiritually than it is for you to climb every mountain that is in front of you with struggling, trying, hard work, and so on. Let everything that shows up in your life be something for you other than what it appears to be. And whatever you do, don't chastise yourself for being a bad creator. Don't get down on yourself for having put this block in your path. It doesn't have to be seen that way or experienced that way, and you are so much better than you think you are at being creative. And so, sometimes a challenging situation will get you to be more creative than you would have been if everything had gone according to plan and had gone smoothly. You are what this experience of your life is all about. You are the end result of your life experience. And when you get too focused on the details of what is out there, you miss the bigger picture, the point of all of this, which is the refinement of you, the expression of you, the growth of you. Now is the time for you to realize these things and to keep going in spite of all the challenges that are in front of you, to keep growing through those challenges because you acknowledge that is why they are there. And you can recognize by how you feel whether you are going with the flow, whether you are taking the expansion, the growth. When you are not, ultimately, you will probably give up. And in that moment of giving up, you might just let it all in and give yourself all the experiences you have ever wanted. That is something that we want for you, but we want you to get there without having to struggle yourselves into a moment of despair that leads to that surrender, that leads to that ultimate giving up. So change the way you are looking at the blockages in your life as they are right now, and you can experience a wonderful expansion of self right here and right now with nothing out there having to change one bit. We are the creators and we love you very much.